world. Wow. So sorry about my look this morning. I have just woken up, brought down the lovely baby girl. Scratch the baby girl. She like being scratched, don't you? She loves a scratch, baby. Scat, 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 scat. Oh, the wrong way. Well, guess what, peeps? It's another fantastic day on the GC. Might not be in mood, but it certainly is in looks a good mood. And I'm so sorry, I haven't even cleaned up yet, so you'll have to excuse my look this morning. Oh, boy. Wow, I have got quite a bit already done today. I have to ring up and organise some financial things because that's what you do when you are an adult. Unfortunately, though, I can't rely on my husband to help me with those financial things because, well, he just doesn't. He never has, and I don't know why. I didn't ever wake up to that fact. There's so many red flags in my marriage. There always has been and there always will be, unfortunately. Sad thing is I've just woken up to it 27 years later. I've had 4 separations from this man and 4 reconciliations with this man, and I'm afraid none of them have been successful. So I need to wake up now and, really get my life in order because it's not going to happen on my own, not with him anyway. So yes, so financially I'm screwed. Here in Australia, you can claim a certain amount of your superannuation if you're in financial hardship. So that's what I'm going through at the moment. When I received some money last year for my total permanent disability, I did pay off the majority of my debts. However, I decided to purchase a brand new car for him. Yes, brand new. Because we needed 2 cars, because when I went back to work, I needed to work and he needs to work as well. At the time, he didn't have a job. So purchased him a car, and instead I put so much money on my car loan, which would help me for a 12-month period, but that now has gone and I'm now lumped with the loan again. So yes, stupid fool me, that's a big red flag. Financially, he's never been able to support us, to be honest with you. He was unemployed at the time when I received the total permanent disablement, and I paid off his $13,000 credit card. So I got him out of debt and gave him some money to go towards it paid airline tickets, accommodation, paid for everything in relation to his 2018 family reunion, which we all went to except for my daughter. She couldn't get time off work and someone had to stay at home with the baby girl, didn't she? She's not happy with me at the moment because she wants to go inside, so she's not looking at me. Be patient. Patience is a virtue. I know you don't understand because you're a doggy. So yes, so unfortunately though, I put a rather large sum away so that I could afford to put a deposit on a house, and because both of us have been bad with money in the past, we decided to put into joint names so that if one of us gave in, the other one would say, no, you're not getting the money, this is for a house. Well, I haven't been able to go see medical specialists. I haven't been able to pay my car off, which was a stupid idea. I don't know what possessed me to buy him a car instead of paying off my own car. I should have let him run around in his old shit box until he could afford to pay for something. But no. And these are the mistakes I make within the relationship. So anyway, where was I? Car. So yes, I paid off, bought him a car instead of actually paying off my car, which I should have done, and then maybe bought a decent second. I don't know. I should have done a lot better than what I did though anyway. So long story short, I'm now struggling financially. He makes over $2,000 a week, and that is a great lump sum of money each week. But unfortunately, I don't see any of it. He raves on about how much he's got to pay off each week, blah, 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 blah. But I'm not included in that payroll, unfortunately. My electricity has been threatened to be cut off, and that's because I can't afford to pay it. I've got to pay for medication. I have to pay for 2 phones. And, I'm not a sociopath, and I'm not going to rave into what I pay and what I do, because, to be honest with you, it's meant to be yours is mine, mine is yours, but it never has been. In fact, we tried once putting all our money into joint accounts, but guess what happened there? Money, the root of all evils, came into play again. We fought really bad, and he fought and he fought and he fought with me until I gave up, and I just said, look, I'm sorry, I can't handle this stress anymore. I'm just gonna put my money in my own account from now on. And that's what he did, and we never looked back. He started to crawl back to me then. See, every time this occurs, what happens is he crawls to me. So I'm very reluctant at the moment to actually tell him that my intentions are to move in with him and then look immediately for a house for my daughter and I to live. And I'm doing that because if I don't, then he won't help me move at all. He will cut off everything. The best thing about this is that with separation comes financial woes as well. So I'm going to have the solicitor's fees as well. But the good thing is, what I do get financially out of the separation, I will put into a house for the children. I will give to Lauren, and I'll have the house put in 2 names. So I think that's the best logical path that I can look down at the moment. So, yeah. I mean, I really want to go into the things that he's done, I've done, but you know what? What's the use of doing that, to be honest with you? There's no use. I'm trying not to rehash the past. I'm learning from the past. So, yeah. It's sad to think that a marriage of 27 years is actually finally over. I have had a good cry as much as I could on these bloody pain meds and on things like that, like medication that just doesn't let me do any of that anymore, which is a good thing. I think, it's going to hold me up for the long term. I think it's going to help me through the times of turmoil, which was one positive thing anyway. So looking like shit at the moment, as you can see. I'm so stressed, I'm breaking out. At the age of 46, you should not break out with pimples, but I'm under a great deal of stress. So I haven't told my daughter, because I don't want to disappoint her if, for example, we don't get the house straight away, blah, 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 or for some reason it doesn't happen because of finances. So, but yeah. Funniest thing is, this man thinks that certain things of his can't be touched, but that's not the case, not with separation anyway. And I mean, he's not going to get any problems with 50-50 care, that's for sure. His nephew does work as a family lawyer, I believe, in New Zealand. So at least he won't have any cost there if he yells out to him and say, hey, look, nephew, can you help me out? I doubt that's going to be the case, because he's never been one to help, reach out to his family to help, and they've never been one to reach out for him for help as well. So, which is sad. So he is very disappointed in them, to be honest with you, because he sees photographs all the time on Facebook and Instagram and all the rest of it with his family going out to social events, and they're all together. And I think he's very jealous of that, because he doesn't get that. Well, now that we're separating, he might do that. Who knows? So they'll probably reach out for him anyway and feel sorry for him. And anyway, that's his due. So yeah, they're my intentions, and that's my stress at the moment. So if I don't end up vlogging one particular day or night, then you'll know exactly why I'm not. yeah, separation affects everyone on all levels, unfortunately, and I'm getting more greys too. Oh boy, I really want to go back to a blonde-headed woman. My natural colour is like a mousy blonde. But yeah, cost. Everything is dollars, and that's not me at the moment, so not yet anyways. All right, guys, girls, everybody around the world, I hope your day, your night, your evening is full of laughter and cheer and non-somber thoughts. I'm sure you will see me again today, but for now, this is my bye for now, and we have to take the little Bambi girl inside now to get her treat. Did you hear that word, treat? Treat for Bambi girl. Just before I do go, we've actually got a Coles delivery due today, and I'm very excited because I did receive some money from somebody to help me out, and food-wise, we're going to have a lot of food come our way, which is very exciting, and that comes today between 2 and 5. So until then, I'll let you know. I'll have it all put out on my bench when it all arrives. So until then, peeps, as I said, it's BFN. Bye for now. Good morning to my Eggs Benedict. You guessed it. Elephant Grounds Cafe. Beautiful. And you can order it via Uber Eats. They're wonderful hollandaise sauce with mushies, poached eggs, hash browns, and a half a tomato. Tomato, who cares what it is? So I'm going to enjoy this now, folks. Compliments of Elephant Grounds Cafe. Bambi, you can't have this, okay? Look at the mess. Just look at your mess there you make from your biscuits, huh? Let's look at the mess you make with your biscuits. I don't know why, but they're all the same biscuits, but yet she'll dig and dig and dig until she gets the right biscuit, and then she'll eat it. But unfortunately, the rest of the bickies go everywhere, don't they? Yes, they do. Oh, yes, they do, don't they? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Show the people your high five. High five. Yay, high five. High five. High five. Hey, sit. Good girl. Stay. High five. Yay. Hey. Someone gets a treat for that. Do-dar. Someone gets a treat for that. Do-do-do-da-day. And off we go, folks. The eating begins. Ooh, full. I hope you guys took note of what there was on my plate, because I can't eat any more of what was on my plate. And I'm so actually uncomfortably full. I don't think I've actually felt this feeling before, the physical feeling of fullness. And I have to say, it's really quite uncomfortable. Oh-wee. So I really wanted to just get in there how much I'd finished and eaten, because quite clearly the bypass is working. Yippee-doo-dah-day. Talking about that, I've got my 4 monthly post-surgery appointments. I hear you, but you can't have any. It's not for doggy dogs. No, it's not for doggy dogs. First, I have a gynae appointment at 11 a.m. And then on top of that, I have my psychologist, dietitian, surgeon appointments at the clinic, metabolic clinic that I went under. So I'm very excited about that as well. So that's breakfast over and done with. Isn't it, Beams? Is that breakfast over and done with? Yeah, it is. Yeah. Oh, I'm so sorry, pardon me. Yeah, it is. That's all there is, isn't it, baby? She's such a beautiful doggy, aren't you? Oh, you're beautiful, doggy. Oh, you are beautiful. You are the beautiful. Yes, lie down. Good girl. Lie down. Yes, who's a beautiful girl? Who is a beautiful girl? Guess who's a beautiful girl? Bambi's a beautiful girl. We get some shampoo for her in our shopping today. Some oatmeal shampoo. It smells so nice, doesn't it? It does. Sit down there, you Missy Bumpkinhead. Stay there. It's no one's there. No one's there. Okay, I'm getting back to YouTube. I'm watching Cara and Nate on their MSC trip around the world. I'll be back with you shortly. BRB. It is time to walkies. Okay, walk. Walk. Good girl. I'm going to take her off. We're going for a walk this morning. I don't know why, she's a little bit funny about things this morning. She's resisting on the bloody leash for some reason. I don't know why. But we are getting there. We're pulling her around. So I'm just going to be quiet for a while and let you guys enjoy our scenery. Just look like heaven. This is the first time in a very long time I've ever seen the pool in such a clean manner. It is just unbelievably clean. And yes, we've still got the cameras up, so invasion of privacy is all the way around here. But yes, it is. It's just beautiful, that pool this morning. And it's such a shame it took him almost 8 years to get itself together. You think as a manager of 2 different complexes, he'd know how to keep a pool clean. He also manages a complex somewhere near Surfers Paradise, I think. And his daughter lives in rent-free, of course, in the house that he's supposed to live in. But, do you know, it doesn't really matter, really, does it? And my landlord didn't know that, and it came at a great big shock when I mentioned it, and it was just a thing out of the blue that he mentioned. Good girl. She's dropping in the garden for a poo-poo, so don't mean to film a dog doing poo-poo, but why not? I'll have to come back with a bag. That's alright, I've done that before. We are responsible dog owners and we do pick up after each other. So we're doing a figure 8 this morning, something different that she's not used to. Just look at that sky, will you? Have a go at that skyline. A few clouds over there. So much for Cyclone Uma, never actually got to us here. Now I'm moving out of this complex soon, which is the reason why I'm actually filming a bit more of it. I love this garden. I have to show you this garden with pebbles. It is so nice. So nice. Well, keep walking, babes. That is certainly going to be my look when I move out. Oh wow. They've been looking for a leak in this complex for possibly a year now. Our neighbour has had their driveway cut up. We have had it recently, last week or so, and now the neighbour at 25 has had their driveway ripped up. Okay, stop, sit, good girl, stay, good girl, good girl, good girl. Just wish you'd do that. Come on, walk. I should say walk. We're trying word commands, which is stop, sit, Stay. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Walk. She is so good at it, but when there are distractions around her, that's when it fails. However, in saying that, she is getting better at it, and that's a positive step. All right, let's go in here again. Oh, boy. I got this new gimbal, and it's the Oslo one. I'm trying to figure it out how it works, unfortunately. I wish I could figure it out. So we're doing the figure 8 just for something new. Stop. Sit. Sit. Bambi, sit. Sit. Stay. Good girl. Stay. Good girl. I like to pinch one of those things off that frangipane tree and grow it, which I might do one day. But you know, Big Brother's watching. Hey, sit. Sit. Bambi, sit. 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 It does work when you pull back on the leash. It does prompt them to sit, but not all the time. Walk. Let them have a bit of a sniff around. See, all the kids are at school and there's hardly any adults out. Come on. So it is a good time for her to come walking, but in the same token, it's also not a good time because there's no kids, there's no one about. I am going to test her with the mailbox, but not right now. On our last lap around, I will. What happened is when she first moved here, a Maltese dog barked so much and then got out of the unit doors and tried to attack Bambi. That's the one there that actually did it. Just waving to one of my neighbours. Bambi, stop, sit, good girl, good girl, good girl. Always positive reinforce and praise the dog when they've done something good. Rather than treats, I give her praises. Walk, good girl. So yeah, that was the unit that the dog came out of. It scared her. So ever since then, she's had a bit of a what do you call it, phobia, I suppose. It triggers her. Stop, sit, stay. Good girl, good girl, good girl, Bambi, good girl. Stay. Walk, good girl, good girl. Good girl. I didn't hear Toby today with that one little bark. Toby's the dog in unit 36 and he's a beautiful King Charles Cavalier. Absolutely beautiful he is. Stop. Sit. Stay. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. They also say to make some noises around your dog. Try and pretend you're going close to them. Try and make noises. Hey, sit, stay, good girl. Walk. She does enjoy walks, but sometimes, because I'm now able to, come on, we'll walk on the grass. Come over here, we'll walk on the grass. Good girl. Walk on the grass, good girl. Good girl. Stop. Sit. Sit, Bambi. Sit. This is a bit of a distraction because she can smell Elle and her sisters, siblings. Stay. Oh, fuck, this back pain of mine. Fucking fuck, I tell you. It's worth all this trouble, I tell you. I've lost 30 kilos and still my pain is insufferable. Walk. Walk. This is the time she doesn't want to walk. Come on, walk on the grass then, but you're walking. Okay, you're walking, Missy. Doing a wee-wee now. Good girl. Good girl. Keep walking. Keep walking, you. Walk around this way. Come on, walk around this way. That's a good girl. This is a good girl. This is a good girl. Yes, she is a good girl. She is. She's a good girl. She is. She's a good girl. Hey, get this. Here's a joke for you. What's this? It's watching back at you. You get it? Ha 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 ha. Okay, sit. 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 Sit, Bambi. Sit. 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 Stay. Sit. Good girl. Stay. 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 Oh, that breeze is delightful. Absolutely delightful. All right, come, walk down the steps. Come on, down you go. Walk this way. Oh, boy, oh boy. Can't really see that. Now that is just beautiful. I do like that. I could sit here all day listening to that water just flow over that ball. Yep, come on. Dun, 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 dun. No, you're not walking anywhere near that. It's okay. That's just a leaf. Don't worry. I wonder if that ground actually is hot. Hang on, let's touch it. No, it's not hot, so you shouldn't be complaining about that. That's for sure. No. Oh, keep going. Come on. You want a wee wee? Oh my gosh. You've got a bless everywhere, are you? Let her do this thing. Sorry about that then. Oopsie daisies. Come on, enough smelling. Let's move on. Move on. Okay. Stop. Sit. Stay. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Walk. Come on. We'll have a rest up in the pool. Come on. Come up here. Up. I know I always pull you over that side, but for goodness sake. Come on, we'll have a rest up in the pool, okay? Have a rest up in the pool. Yep, we will. Up here, up here. All right, stop. Sit. 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 Bambi, sit. Thank you. Stay. Well, we've probably done about 2 laps. Not that many laps. And again, excuse the way I look because I only just chucked on something to wear just so I could take her for a walk. I've probably done the equivalent to 2 laps around the complex, and I really want to try and get 3. My pain out of 10 at the moment is probably a 5 or a 6. So it'll be interesting to see what it is after, or when we get closer to the 5 laps around. I usually do a figure 8, as I've already said. So today is beautiful, absolutely beautiful day. I really would love to go in that pool for a swim right now, but as much as I say it's a beautiful day, the cover actually causes the pool to get colder. Normally this time of the year it's a warm pool, but with the cover on it now, I'll just turn the camera around so you can see. I forget what they're called, but they were recently put up, or when I say recently, probably about a year ago now, and it was put up so there'd be shade over the pool and it would keep it cooler, but I don't think they anticipated the pool to then go cold. Usually this time of the year it was like taking a bath, so it has done its job, it's worked. Just hang on, I'll swing the camera back around on me. So it has worked, but in saying that, it's probably had an adverse reaction. So, because the pool is now very cold most of the year. There's a man across the way that used to actually come over to the pool about 5:36 every morning to do some laps. It is big enough to do laps, but he hasn't done that for over a year now, and he said that's the reason why the pool is so cold. even in winter. And they've taken the salt out of it and made it just chlorine, which is another disappointing thing, because saltwater pools have bigger molecules of water, which means the sun can beam down on it and heat up the pool a lot better than it can with chlorine, because the chlorine and the water are very small, much smaller molecules than the saltwater molecules. So that's a bit of scientific information for you. Okay, well, we better get on the road again. We've got 3 more laps to do, so I will head on off. Until then, bye for now. What? You want to go that way? All right, well, come on then. Let's go that way. Oh, pardon me. I had to fart, but hopefully no one heard. LOL. Oh, she's pulling me for the steps. So weird, because she's such a tiny dog, yet she's got such strong legs. So just wait you, no barking, no barking. She won't hurt you, it's just a bark. It's alright, it's okay, she won't bite. Hey, you, sit down, sit. Bambi, sit. Stay. Naughty. Don't bark. No. Back here. Sit. Stay. You probably just heard what happened then, which is unfortunate, because she shouldn't be barking. She actually only barks at people she senses are not nice, and they're not nice, unfortunately. So wait for the car to go by, come up here on the grass. Yeah, she also barks at the maintenance man because she doesn't like him. Yes, smell around here. You can smell your sisters and brothers, can you? Yes. Just wait for the truck. Hey, wait for the truck to go by. Keep going. Come on. So yeah, the only person thus so far that she doesn't like is the maintenance man, and obviously the kids across the road, and that lady who doesn't talk at all. Keep walking, Bams. You're not giving up. We're going for a walk. God, you're being annoying this morning. Keep walking. Walk. Gosh, you're troublesome this morning, you are. Keep walking. Goodness sake. Walk. Good girl. Keep walking. For some reason she doesn't want to walk this morning. God knows why. We're walking right around this time. We're not going up to the pool. Nope. No, keep walking, please. Walk. Alright, that is all for now. I'm going to leave the filming to a later date or time. Thank you guys for subscribing, hitting like, and don't forget that notification bell. Take care and bye for now.